Dasig naman eh. Hi everyone! Ayan, I am live again. And today is our day 34. And our topic for today is motivation source. Ayan, so today I want to talk about motivation. Not the loud kind, not the hassle hard, not the highlight kind or highlight reel kind. I want to talk about what really keeps me going. Because let's be honest, motivation is easy when things are going well, when there are sales, when people are engaging, when you feel seen. But, ma, but what about when it's quiet? What keeps you going? For me, it's simple. It's my family. And it's the people I know I meant to help. At the end of the day, I'm not just building a business, I'm building a security. I'm building options. I'm building future, not only for me, but for my family, especially for my son and for our daughters. When I think about my family, it shifts everything. It's not just about income, it's about stability, freedom, being present, creating different life. And when I feel tired, I think I'm gonna turn on this. Okay, there you go. When I feel tired, I think about them all the time. When I feel discouraged, I think about them. When I want to quit, I think about them. Every time I'm going through something, I think about my family. And that fuel me all the time. And that makes me like, what am I doing? I have to keep going. I have to do what I gotta do for my family. And I think all of you, especially are people, my fellow Filipinos, immigrants, I'm pretty sure you can relate with me that even we only have a little bit left, if our family needs it, we'll give it away. We work so hard for our family. We don't give up because of our family. It's not because we have to, it's just because that's how the way we're raised and that's how the way we are. And when I think about them, suddenly quitting isn't an option because it's bigger. It's bigger now. My purpose is bigger. It's bigger than me. And yes, money matters. But for me, money represents something deeper. It represents when they say money is the root of all evil, I think the love of money is the root of all evil. Because money can give you less stress, more time, more choices, and the ability to give. And when we say that we want our time and financial freedom, we meant that that's how we see money. When we have money, we feel less stress. And when we have money, we can give. When we have money, we have option. But it only become bad when you use money into something bad. But when you use it to help people, when you use it into something good, it could be a blessing. And when I connect my work to my family's future, when I connect my business to my family's future, it stops feeling like a pressure. It starts feeling like a purpose. That kind of motivation is steady. Before, all I think about is like, oh, I'm gonna do this business, I'm gonna make money. But I've never really like I know my why, but I was not so connected with it in a deeper level. And I think that's what now changes for me because now it's more deep. It's more like I am doing this for my family. And the reason why I am in this business because I want more time for them. And if I quit and if I stop, then what? It's the what is it? It's it's like rejecting, or there's a word for it, the purpose of me trying to do this. The purpose of me of doing this is because I want more time for them. And if I stop, then well, I go back again, the same cycle, and gonna have still less time for my family. It doesn't it doesn't disappear just because engagement is low. The second thing that keeps me going, the people I know I meant to help. I There is a lot of amazing people that I have met in this business, and I may not be able to help them in um like financially, but I know I am be able to help them be better. And there is some people that I know I can help. So even if they're not here yet with me, even if they haven't found me yet, I truly believe that there are women, moms out there who need encouragement, direction, honesty, and reliability. Something they can relate with. That's why like we're showing up. I'm showing up every single day because I know there's someone out there like me before that's just wanted to see a woman that can inspire them, that can encourage them, that they can relate. And if I quit too soon, they would never find me. I have an amazing business partners, not only women, even men. I have an amazing men and women business partners that if I have quit, they would have never found me. They would have never found this amazing opportunity that God has given me. And now it's in their hands too. Now God uses me for them to see how amazing this opportunity is. That thought alone keeps me consistent because this isn't just about me trying to win. It's about me showing up so someone else can believe they can too. I saw someone that make me believe that I can too, and I want to be that person as well for someone that they can believe they can too. So let's talk about real life. There are slow days for sure, days where you question, is this even working? And like I asked this question so many times. Like, am I wasting my time? Should I just stop? In those moments, I remind myself, I'm not doing this for instant validation. I'm doing this for long term impact. And that took me years to really realize that. That took me years to be really in that mindset. If I only showed up when it was exciting, I would never build anything meaningful. And that was me before. When I first started this business, I will only show up when I feel excited. I will only show up when something good happened. I will only show up when money is coming in. But when your motivation is rooted in your family and purpose, you stay longer. That's why in this business, the first thing they teach you is really connect on your why. Ask yourself why. Why are you doing this business? And when every time you feel down or you want to quit, the question you should ask yourself, why? Why am I doing this? And that give you motivation again. And staying longer for me changes everything. When I picture my long term vision, I don't just see success. I see a stable home, a peaceful environment, a time flexibility, the ability to help others grow and make an income. That vision pulls me forward because today's struggle feels smaller when you know what you're building toward. Short term frustration, long term vision. Always choose the long term vision. Believe it already. Believe it that it's already happening to you and it will happen. Never, ever, ever doubt yourself that you are capable of doing something amazing. You deserve all the goods in life, in the world. So let me ask you something. What is your real reason? Not the surface level answer, the real one. Is it your kids, your parents, your future, the people you want to serve, the life you want to create? Because when your motivation is connected to love, it's stronger than motivation connected to ego. Ego quits when it's embarrassed. Love keeps going. Here's something important. You won't feel motivated every day. I am not motivated every day. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel doubtful. Some days you feel invisible. But motivation isn't about feelings. It's about remembering your why. When I feel low, I reconnect. I remind myself, who am I doing this for? Who benefits if I succeed? Who loses if I quit? And that resets me. That's why I always said, if you're doubting yourself, if you're worried, if you're scared, always go back to your why. And I also want to say this carefully. My family motivates me, but they don't pressure me. They never do, even my family in the Philippines. There's a difference. Pressures feels heavy, purpose feels empowering. I don't see them as burden. I have never been see them as burden. I see them as fuel. Even before that I was not here. Even before that I could barely afford anything. If my family needed something, I'm there. And I'm so happy to be able to do that. They remind me why growth matters. They remind me that consistency matters. They remind me that this journey is worth it. Sometimes fear shows up, and it does. Fear of failing, fear of looking silly, fear of not being good enough. But when I remember that someone out there might need my story, and I said, that's again, that changes me a lot because now I have a voice and I'm not scared to share my story. Fears become smaller because helping others is bigger than my insecurity. I don't care if I look silly. If I can help someone, I would. I will show up being silly all the time if that means I can help someone. Impact is bigger than my fear. And I want to leave a good impact to someone else that going through the same thing that I was going through. And when you shift from how do I look to who can I help? Because when I first started, that's always my worry is, oh, how do I look? Do I look okay? Well, right now I look like fixed because we're going out somewhere, but I don't look like this all freaking time. Everything changes for me when I switches that question. So what keeps me going? My family, the future I'm building for them, the people I know I'm meant to help, the impact I believe is possible. That's my motivation source. Not hype, not a comparison, just love, purpose, and vision. And if you're struggling right now, don't look for louder motivation. Look for deeper motivation. Really ask yourself, calm yourself, be still, and ask yourself who motivates you. Even if it's money motivates you, there's nothing wrong with that. If that what keeps you going, then be it. Then that's your why. Because when your why is strong, your consistency becomes natural. And when you stay consistent long enough, result eventually flow. So ask yourself that. Don't ask yourself how you look. Don't ask yourself, but ask yourself who you can help. Who do you need to reach? Your story is worth sharing. You're worth it. and your love. So always go back to the source of your motivation. Never lose that fire. Always remember your why and never give up. As my post earlier, I want you to remember this, and I want you to do yourself a favor. To Here, I'm gonna read it for you guys. Yes, and I want you can hear me there. Do yourself a huge favor and start believing that nothing is too good for you. You deserve everything good in life. Always remember that. Just always remember that. Even though you're going through something or whatever you're going through right now, still stay positive. Your breakthrough is coming. It will happen. Just keep believing on yourself. Keep believing that He's there to help and guide us. And you're stronger than you think. That's it for me, everyone. We're gonna go get ready now. We're gonna go leave. Me and Alice gonna go out for a Valentine's date. That's why I look fixed today. But that's why I'm so happy to be able to share this with you before I go. I know it's like short live for me, but I am happy that I still be able to deliver a message to whoever is watching and whoever is gonna be watching it later. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for staying with me, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And as always, God bless you and be a blessing to others. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.